Nothing brings me more happiness than trying to help the most vulnerable people in society. It is a goal and an essential part of my life, a kind of destiny. Whoever is in distress can call on me. I will come running wherever they are. This quote by Princess Diana provides insight into who she was and into her undeniable passion for creating and spreading benevolence. Princess Diana's celebrity status in Britain gave her the power to impact many aspects of philanthropy and allowed her to create a positive and enduring legacy that would touch the lives of many. Princess Diana was born on July 1, 1961, in Norfolk, England, to Edward John Spencer and to Frances Shand Kidd. She was the third of 4 children born into a high-class family with relations to the Sir Winston Churchills and to 7 former U.S. presidents. Her father was the 8th Earl Spencer, Earl of England, and her mother was a stay-at-home mom until she devoted the final years of her life to Roman Catholic charity work. Diana's parents divorced in 1969, plaguing her with depression from a young age. Diana was never happier than when she was living in London as a part-time nanny. During this time, Diana was also helping out at the Young England kindergarten. She grew up living next door to the royal family with Prince Charles's brothers as her childhood playmates. At first, the two believed that their 12-year age difference would act as a barrier in considering one another as a marriage prospect. However, as the two spent more time together, their relationship bloomed. Prince Charles proposed in February of 1981, and their royal wedding, with 750 million people watching, proved to be the wedding of the century. Unfortunately, Diana and Charles's marriage also marked the beginning of her struggles with bulimia. Diana believed that her bulimia was a symptom of the emptiness and insecurity that she felt in her marriage. While still battling with these internal conflicts, Diana gave birth to Prince William in 1982, and 2 years later to Prince Harry. Over the course of 12 years, Diana and Charles's romance withered away, and after years of fighting and scandal, the two went their separate ways. After the divorce, Diana gave up the title of Royal Highness. However, her compassionate character and natural leadership of the people allowed her to keep the title Princess of Wales. Princess Diana channeled the pain from personal struggles into compassion for charity. She declared that even though she would never be the Queen of England, she aimed to be the Queen of people's hearts. Princess Diana, though very generous with all walks of life, was certainly elite in her title and served as an icon in the media and fashion. Always dressed to the nine in extravagant gowns, Princess Diana became a trendsetter at the center of British pop culture. In an issue of Time magazine dedicated to Diana's life, Julia Reed describes Diana's impact on British fashion by saying, "Her look could never be copied, because what she wore was never really the point. Diana transcended fashion. Her elegant attire, natural beauty, and undeniable charisma drew people in. When Diana talked, others listened. The big star that she had become allowed her to gain power that she could use in many positive ways in terms of her charity work. Though Diana had always had a strong distaste towards the paparazzi, and she preferred a press-free environment, she used this negative aspect of her life to her advantage and used the press as exposure for her movements." Because of how much Princess Diana was loved and admired by many, it was revolutionary when she chose to be photographed touching patients with HIV and leprosy. At the time, such diseases were thought to be highly contagious, so many people were afraid to help those who fell victim to it. However, what they did not know is that these diseases cannot spread simply by touching an individual affected by it, and Diana sought to make that fact public knowledge. By being photographed with such individuals, Diana not only brought attention to an important issue that many neglected to prioritize, but she provided the AIDS and leprosy community with comfort and care. Princess Diana also focused her efforts on removing landmines left over from wars in Angola and Bosnia, helping the children who were victims of the explosions, and preventing their future use. She brought worldwide attention to the issue of landmines, another issue that had never been prioritized before. People in Angola and Bosnia lived with the risk of stepping on a landmine and losing a limb every day. Diana focused on the preventable injuries and deaths that landmines caused, specifically using the press for exposure. There are an abundance of photographs of her with the victims of landmine tragedies, and even videos of her working directly at the site of the mines. The effort that Princess Diana put towards her goals make her an intriguing person who has impacted the lives of many. This can be proven by the 2.5 billion people that took the time to watch her untimely funeral, a funeral so important that the entire city of London was shut down. She encouraged people to care about others, leaving a legacy that still inspires and carries on today and will for generations to come.